Hello and welcome back to the Cine Club podcast. I'm Jake.
I'm Matthew.
I'm Billy.
And I'm Rhys. And today it's all at Polka Mania as we dive into the downright weird films of Al Yankovic, the iconic parody songwriter, with his feature film UHF and his biopic Weird. Stick with us as we head on down this nature trail to hell.
Beginning with the cult classic UHF. What do you guys think? For me, you just can't beat it. Or should we be saying eat it? Bazinga.
I like UHF. It's a good film.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
that's it.
good.
Go on.
There you go.
UHF is good.
It's one of the funniest films I've ever seen. I think
It is really funny, yeah.
It is.
I think it the worst part of it for me, the weakest part of it, is the Indiana Jones bit at the beginning.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
That's great.
It's a funny
What are you talking
Indiana
about?
Jones parody, but like it fails because it's Weird Al not doing what he does best, and like, well, it actually it
Singing.
is, you know, it is still. It just didn't. The jokes didn't land. It was too.
What do you mean the jokes didn't land? I thought it was funny.
It was funny, but it wasn't like the funniest part.
Like the fella steps back,
he
gets
gets
ran
hit
over
by the
by,
train,
and he's
that was
walking
good.
through, and there's just stop signs everywhere and police
Yeah.
tape. And then he gets forward, and there's the Oscar there.
The fact that it's an Oscar rather than
Oh,
the Idol.
the
I
Oscar
think's
bit was
really
good.
And then,
funny,
you know, he
like-
goes running out the temple and it's like chasing him all across the world, and he goes out and he takes that turn, and then the boulder
boulder
stops and then
Yeah.
stops.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's flattened, and then you've got that epic like
He's
fade
flipping
from
burgers.
the flattened Al Yankovic to the
Epic.
to just a
burger.
epic
fade.
hashtag epic, and it was just like a burger.
Mhm. I
was a
like,
burger,
yeah. Maybe I just wasn't in the mood
Famously.
for it yet. Then
Burger.
What?
maybe I wasn't just in the mood for the film yet. Then like it hadn't got us in its
Put it on for
vibe. I wasn't knowing. I didn't know what to expect going
To be
in,
fair, he was told to watch it. I
and having
guess,
like
so.
how long
Actually
was that
wouldn't
bit? It was
watch
like
otherwise.
quite a long Indiana Jones parody bit.
Yeah.
At the start wasn't what I was expecting
Yeah.
going in, and I think it does take a bit to get going as well past that
Yeah, I mean, it
with
does.
the burger bit.
Yeah, there are moments where it sort of pads slightly. I mean, this isn't a bad thing because I do quite like this bit, but like, if you don't find the Beverly Hillbillies like Dire Straits
what
bit,
the fuck was
like, I mean,
that?
I like that. I thought it was quite funny, and obviously, I know the context of like the music video and you know he's parodying a TV, but that did just feel like a little clip for a.
Well, I think the
Buy
only
the
thing
new
that's
Weird
strange.
Al single,
That's
like-
the only thing that's strange about that is that it's the only like
The
proper
only
song
proper
in the
musical
film.
sequence,
Yeah.
yeah.
it's a musician. It's like a musical film, and you know you've got the past experience with all the Beatles stuff we've had to
Yeah.
watch for Cine
Mhm.
Club because of Matthew. But
I didn't make them.
maybe you did. How am I meant to know? Maybe a time drop. But anyway,
It'd be like
it's
if,
like it's like musical number after musical number after musical.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in this it's just
Mhm.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'd be like if you watched A Hard Day's Night and it just did the Can't Buy Me Love bit in the middle, and that was it.
And
That was like
yeah.
the only song in the whole thing.
Yeah, but I feel like it works better for Weird Al.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's not just a musician; he's a comedian as well. And I think in the context of the film, having the parody TV shows works better than having like parody musical segments.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I
think-
like how he's just like the sanest character in
Mhm.
the film most of the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bizarre when Weird Al's basically the straight man, aside from, you know, the odd scene where he's getting lost in his imagination. He thinks he's Indiana Jones, or he thinks he's Rambo. And
The
that,
Rambo
and
bit
it
was
really
so
Rambo
funny.
bit's great.
That was the
yeah.
best bit of like pop culture parody I think he did.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
so hard.
it's when he's pulling the faces in the
Yeah,
helicopter.
in
That's
the
what gets me. Everything's blown up.
It's when
and
he's
he
like,
starts blowing up the Eiffel Tower while Stanley's going mental next to him. Yeah, that's good. I like
Yeah,
it.
I
it's
love
when
that
he's like the guy's like shooting at him and he just keeps getting closer and closer and he's just
Yeah, creeping up
he's
with
just
the bolt.
like, aiming the arrow and getting closer and
And
closer.
the dude just
the guy's like-
explodes. I love that. The bit I like as well is when all of them come over the ridgeline, he just sprays his machine gun and they all fall down. Because that's something I
Yeah.
notice in like every western and every old
Yeah.
action film
Yeah.
where that just happens. And that's one of the best bits of like parody I think he did.
I just love, like what you were saying before with the best pop culture. It's so hard to pick the best pop culture thing in it because there's just so much randomness that you just wouldn't, like,
Yeah.
you know, you just sat there and like, it's funny, and then coming soon, Gandhi 2.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Conan the Librarian.
Celebrity mud wrestling with Mikhail Gorbachev.
I forgot about that bit. Yeah,
So funny.
I lost my mind about the first time. It was quite
What's
good.
the town talk as well? With people like hurling
Oh, so
chairs
the
at
Jeremy
him.
Kyle type
It's
thing.
just
Yeah.
like, it's panning along. It's just normal people.
There's
and
a
then there's
Klansman.
yeah, Klansman, and then it just goes to the little back to the little girl.
It just doesn't know. And it's like, what happens? What does it? Does hat fly off the Klansman's like I think his head gets pushed in at one point,
Something like
and then
that.
Al just keeps getting chairs smashed off
George
him. It's
Newman,
great.
he goes where nobody else, and it just cuts to him like lambasting
Yeah.
Satan while he's sat in the chair.
What is it,
It's
like
not
lesbian Nazis fight in wars, like something like that.
So
Something
watching this
stupid.
at about 8:30 in the morning is an experience. Like it's
Yeah.
interesting because I couldn't tell if I was awake. I was like, it was during the "I'll kill a baby seal to death" that bit. I was like, I can't be awake. I was like, this can't be real. Oh my god! As I was saying earlier, you're talking about like your favourite bits. I think my favourite bit, without a doubt, I've rewinded it 5 times because I couldn't stop laughing, is when he goes into the office and he goes, "Hi, I'm the new." He's like, "I'm the new boss," and the woman goes, and it comes to his face. It's the funniest bit in the whole film. I couldn't. I was crying. I was all laughing.
It's the occasional moment when they react to their own absurdity. I like.
It reminds me of when he did the fake interviews.
Oh,
In, like,
yeah.
the 89s,
Oh,
like,
fake interviews.
oh my
Yeah.
god, like the George Harrison bit when he's like, "Who's your biggest inspiration?" And he's like, "The big fat guy who vomits everywhere." And it comes to Al's face, and he's like, "What?" Oh my god.
He does that expression a lot in this film. There's
I
a lot
know,
of
yeah.
moments where it's like he just like looks like with his eyes wide in utter disbelief. I think those are the funniest parts because, like you say, it's just so weird seeing him play like the straight man, like
Yeah.
being the sort of character who's like can't believe everything that's going on.
Yeah.
It's like
But even then, he's still like weird.
Like when he's
they
doing
should
like
call him Weird Al or something.
he's doing like
That's stupid.
He's called George though.
That's true.
He's
Weird
stupid.
George.
Weird George.
Weird George.
Weird
Peculiar
George.
I love
George.
the bit at the start where he tells
Curious George.
his
Yeah.
girlfriend or whatever that he lost his job, and he starts smashing his face off the table,
Yeah.
and she's unfazed by it and walks away.
And then he just
Oh, my
Mashed
God.
potato, mashed potato,
and then
just
just
like
cut
a
to
jelly out of it, doesn't he?
No, he's made like the what's it called? Close Encounters
Yeah.
of the Third Kind.
Oh
Mount.
yeah.
This means something. Just cut so.
I
Or
didn't even
later,
get the Close Encounters bit. I thought you were just doing that.
No, I
There's
never thought of that.
there's
until
loads of
you've
bits
said
that
it.
just fly over your head if you don't.
Because it goes
Yeah.
so fast, doesn't it? It like
Yeah.
smashes
It
through
doesn't give you
jokes like ridiculously.
It doesn't give you the time to
quickly.
think about the joke, and then it moves on to another
Well,
one.
it's like
Yeah.
it's like what I mentioned when I was watching it, where it's the first time Stanley goes in to do the clubhouse, and he just it cuts to him, and he's right in front of the camera. He's like, I'm pissed off, and I'm not gonna take it anymore." And it's like it's a reference to Network, which is like a
Oh,
gritty Sidney Lumet drama. It's like what are you talking? How is this a reference in UHF with Weird Al? And then the thing is, like in Network, he says that, and then he becomes this big cultural sensation. He gets his own show. That's exactly what happens to Stanley. He gets he gets the clubhouse where you've got people playing in things of whatever it was. Was it like rice pudding or something?
It was like his Noel's like house
Noel's
party type
Noel's
thing.
house
You had to get like
yeah.
a marble out and you get to drink from the fire hose. And then you just get launched. It's so funny.
Like you get it as well, like in universe. Because
Yeah,
half of the
like,
film is the TV spots,
Yeah.
so you just
Exactly
like,
that.
I would be watching this if this was if it's only like local Freeview, I'd be putting this on all the time.
Well, it's like a foreign concept to us, like of a UHF TV channel, because I guess it's like this and Wayne's World are the only examples where it's like
Yeah.
such a. It's not a thing that I've ever watched.
No,
like
no,
I
no.
couldn't imagine, but you're right. Like if that was like. If there was like a Weird Al Netflix with all of those shows, I would be subscribed straight there. Like they are great. Wheel of Fish as well. That's the other one.
You're stupid.
You're stupid. It's like,
Has he done any other films?
I don't not nothing like this because it's just this was released. I think I commented on. I think it was Rhys's Letterboxd review.
yeah.
It was released in competition with Batman '89, one of the Lethal Weapon films, Ghostbusters 2. I think Indiana Jones and the Last
Bond,
Crusade,
Last
one of the James
Crusade,
Bond
yeah.
films.
Yeah.
Like one of
So
the-
just
it was
it
just
just-
thrown in the bus.
Yeah.
Mhm.
well, it was released because I've forgotten the studio, but they really thought it was going to be a massive blockbuster hit,
Mhm.
and they wanted to like revive the finances. But I don't think they had the foresight with when they were releasing it. This,
it was up
so-
against like one of the most stacked
Yeah.
summers in like all
Mhm.
of blockbuster history.
Like
It's
a-
nuts.
cult sort of musician in a wacky screwball comedy up against Tim Burton at the height of his power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson. It's just
And
it's not.
Ghostbusters
Yeah.
too. That was like sort of the big comedy of the times. They didn't really need a Weird Al
Yeah.
one.
No, yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that it's like it's aged quite well, I think.
Yeah,
You can
I think
still
it
like
has
you can
as well.
still you can still
You can get away with it. I mean, the thing is that, like,
There's one joke.
yeah. I'm assuming we're thinking of the same
Yeah.
one, which did make us really laugh. But
It was funny. It's not like my jaw didn't drop. I was like, oh my god.
yeah,
how
but
did
I
that?
don't think you could get away with.
No, I
the,
don't think you're doing.
Oh, you're talking about the supplies.
Supplies
yeah.
one.
Supplies, which
Oh yeah.
which I don't think you can get away with that nowadays. But otherwise,
Mhm.
but it is still really funny.
What was the best bit of the TV spots then?
I think Spatula City. Had me in bits.
So
Where
funny.
it's like you can buy a spatula for every occasion, and it comes to the guy like no life in his eyes. Like, I like the spatula so much, I bought the company. I was like, okay, cool. What now?
It's a toss up between Spatula City and Gandhi 2.
Conan the Librarian was the one that caught me off guard.
I know it's when he splits the guy in half.
He splits the guy in half. You don't know the Dewey Decimal System.
I just like he's sat there in the restaurant, Gandhi, and he's got two ladies on his arm, and he's like, I'd like a steak. And then people just like something drops on the floor. He just flips the table with AKs, just spraying everyone with bullets. It's so
I had
funny.
to pitch this to a studio as well.
Mhm.
I had to write this down.
That's it,
Oh
though,
my
isn't
God.
it? It's like, yeah.
Christ.
It's a funny film.
Cinema.
And you know, the plan worked. I don't need to suggest it for Cine Club now because you've all seen it.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go. See.
They would have been like Fire City Club though.
I do think
one
I
of
know
the best
I
ones.
was good at
Yeah.
that, like especially when it was that a fail safe. And I was like, Billy, man, what have you done to us? I was expecting Weird Al on the big screen. It was like, yeah.
Well,
but
you got a bit of Sidney Lumet in both of them.
That's
there you
true.
go.
I think it does a good job of like combining the sketches and an actual plot as well.
yeah,
because
like,
it
it
makes
does
them
actually
quite
make
relevant.
sense. Yeah,
Mhm.
like
Like there's one bit that like kind of stood out for me is like strangely like not funny. It establishes the villains and like how bad they
Yeah.
are. It's when the secretary lady, she's trying to interview the mayor, and then like she gets like harassed and attacked and like
Oh,
brought
yeah.
down loud in broadcasting. It's
Yeah,
like,
that's the.
Ah,
it was the
yeah.
guy who does that is like he's in the Sopranos.
he's in the
as
Sopranos,
well,
Emily said, yeah,
which
yeah.
really threw me off. I was like, oh my god, it's
He's playing the same role.
what's his face?
really.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's, yeah. Call
Yeah.
me off guard.
Like that bit was strangely like a commentary, I suppose. It was like
Yeah,
it was a bit. It caught us off guard a bit, but the rest of it keeps that like good tone. It keeps the villain villainous
yeah.
without making like
Yeah.
a very very evil person. He's just a cartoon villain, really.
Well, that's what's good about it, isn't it? Though, because it's just basically like this semi-boring, fairly professional businessman who just has his entire career ruined by some.
I don't know if I would call him normal.
No, he's not normal. No, but, like-
Happy Father's Day.
I wanted a Rolex. Okay, he's not that normal, but still, it's like that sort of whole idea. I mean, it's like there's like a subgenre of these films where it's like, you know, fairly professional, boring people
Yeah.
getting their lives ruined by fun weirdos
It's got
rolling
the
into
The
town.
Elvira
2011
vibes.
Muppets.
2011 Muppets, Elvira,
Tex Richmond.
like
Richmond,
all of
yeah.
them sort of characters. Like, you know, that. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
point. Actually, I hadn't thought of that, but yeah. This
Yeah.
is like one of the key examples of that.
I
Just
think that's
Weird Al
a
doing
good
it.
formula.
UHF is the blueprint.
Exactly.
It's a good formula for like low budget movies of like small town in America, have
Yeah.
a wacky character in, and then just get like cast the local population as the extras.
Yeah.
I
Can't argue
details. I
with
can't
that.
really say anything bad about this film.
Yeah,
Nothing.
it's
Nothing
entertaining.
missed.
It's a good film.
Nothing missed.
absolutely.
I really want to watch it again because like it's been quite a while since I watched it now, but like it is just so funny. I
I
mean,
need to watch it when I'm more wide awake.
When you're
I'll
more
watch it
wide-
again
I saw it
knackered.
yesterday.
it's like one of the only times I remember my parents even said like, "What the hell are you watching? Why are you
Yeah.
laughing so loud?" It was like literally like they were.
That's what I said to me dad. I said, "Oh, I've just been watching UHF, you know, the Weird Al thing." Oh, he said, "I can't be bothered with that stupid crap." Like, whoa, it's funny.
I know.
You'd like it. You'd like it if you watched
They'd
it.
like never even heard of it. They just like I didn't know
Uh-huh.
Weird Al had a film.
My
but-
mum didn't know who Weird Al was. Like,
What really?
Uh-huh.
Oh man.
My
A lot of
mom
people
knows
don't.
him and she hates him. Not like knows him personally. She
uh,
knows him and she can't stand
Weird
him.
Al killed my baby.
I always forget he's in the Naked Gun as well. I feel like that's where a lot of us know him from. He like
Oh,
just
yeah,
sho-
yeah,
he
gets
just
off the
shows
plane.
up in the
Do you
Naked
hear the
Gun.
story about what he would do when that
No.
film came out?
no.
He would take
Oh,
like
actually, yeah.
he would
I
take
have
a
heard
date
this.
to that film, but they wouldn't know he was in the
Oh,
film.
yeah.
And he would be wearing the same shirt he's got on in that scene. So when they'd see him get off the plane, they'd be looking at him like doing like a double take.
I do remember that.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's well, I was looking up when I was writing the script for like he's been in loads of random things.
Yeah.
Like
Oh yeah, he
I was
shows
like,
up as like a voice.
because
and
when I
stuff.
was writing, I was going, oh, he's had all these credits, acting credits. It's like he's in Halloween 2. He's in the Rob Zombie Halloween 2.
Oh,
apparently.
I was gonna
say, right.
But like, yeah, he's just had some really like most of the time he's playing himself because you've got like Barnyard. I think he was played himself in Scooby Doo.
He was in, Shaggy's.
He's probably in. He's got to
Weird
be. He'll have been in regular show at some point,
Must have been.
Think he
yeah.
was.
or close enough, or whatever.
Mhm.
You know,
Like
Milo
Darkseid?
Murphy's. Yeah, he was Darkseid in Teen
Oh,
Titans
yeah, he
Go.
was, wasn't he?
Was he?
Yeah.
The joke is like Darkseid's got like he's got like a sore throat, hasn't he? And
Yeah.
then someone gives him like cough
Right.
medicine, and it's just Weird Al.
It's Weird Al's voice. Well, I wish he did more like this because I mean, I can't lie. I don't think his songs are that funny, but I thought a lot of this was really funny. Like, just the sense of humor that I think is like written into this script, and I mean, you know, he's not a fabulous actor, but I think he really carries it. And like you say, he is like a comedian as well as being like a performer. But
I
like,
think it works better that he isn't like great as an actor.
yeah, like
Because
then,
he's
you
not
know,
a complete.
If he
straight
put in
man,
like
is
a
he?
Pacino performance, I'd be like, what the hell's going on? Yeah,
I
but
feel
it
like that
just
would
works.
add to it though. You get all that and Weird Al
Yeah.
Oscar-winning performance.
Oscar-winning performance from Weird Al Yankovic. Yeah, no, that would. If he won an Oscar, would they call him Weird Al though, or would they just?
Well,
say
I mean,
Al
it is a
Yankovic?
stage name, so
Yeah,
Mm.
because
I guess
in the
so, yeah.
opening credits, it has Weird Al all in quotations.
Oh,
so his real
really?
name is just Yankovic, according to that. Al just isn't in the question.
Al's just not his
Oh yeah,
name.
because I guess it's because Al's shortened, so it's
See,
Alfred Yankovic.
Because I'd go Weird Al Yankovic. That's
Yeah,
what I'd
you would
do,
be
not
like,
Weird Al
Weird
Yankovic.
Al. But
Yeah,
Mm.
I get what you mean.
So yeah, what about his other biopic? Weird. Daniel Radcliffe. I heard it was 100% accurate on every detail.
Yeah,
This
pause.
started out originally. It was a parody trailer with
Mhm.
Aaron Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
And
Yeah,
then
no-
they turned it into an actual
The-
film.
I didn't
They
know
showed it
that.
at all of his like concert gigs as if he had like a film coming out, but he didn't.
Oh,
So
right.
like it had all
okay.
these big dramatic actors in it. It was like a parody of the music biopic formula, which is still
Yeah,
going on
yeah.
today. And eventually, people asked him so much, like, "Oh, when's the film coming out?" That he got round
that
to
he
make.
actually just made
But
it.
by that point, Aaron Paul had sort of aged out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So that's why you got
Daniel
Daniel
Radcliffe's
Radcliffe.
much better first.
Yeah,
He's
he
good.
is.
I
a
like
much
him in
better
it.
first.
he's so
really
good
good.
in this. I was like, as somebody who's not seen Harry Potter, this is what I
Yeah.
think of when I think of Daniel Radcliffe.
As someone who can't stand Rainn Wilson, I think he's funny in this as well.
Why can't you stand Rainn Wilson?
I just fucking can't stand him. Can't stand The Office.
Yeah, I know.
All
I
the
get
actors in The
where
Office, I
you're
can't
Fair
stand
enough.
because they were in The Office.
I do think
Yeah.
I think the cast it really took us out in some moments when you get Wolfman Jack Black, David Dasmalchian as John Deacon. I mean, there's like
Oh, yeah.
there's so
That was
many
so
funny.
Conan
little
O'Brien plays
Conan
Andy
O'Brien's
Warhol,
Andy Warhol as well. Divine as well, which really threw us off because it was just like, what the hell is Divine doing in
Yeah.
this? But
I remember
like,
seeing the trailer when it first came out and not knowing much about Weird Al, and I thought this is what's going on here.
well, I didn't know much about this film. I knew it was going to be like sort of exaggerated. It was going to be a bit of a comedy, but I didn't really realize how much of a like that it was like literally just a parody. Which and then I was like, oh, of course it's a fucking parody. It's a weird,
Yeah.
it's Weird Al. That's his whole thing. Like, of course it is.
Yeah, just a completely fictionalized. Well, no, actually, no. Sorry, it's not fictionalized. It was completely 100% real.
Yeah.
Relationship with Madonna. You know that bloody Michael Jackson completely ripped off his
That
big
was so
hit.
funny about it. It was like the little subtle things, like the fact he had like a mansion and like he had
Yeah.
like platinum
It's
records.
all
and,
the-
like, it's all of them little things where it's like,
It's what he does best. It's the parody. I didn't
Yeah.
even believe it was a real film for a long time. Even after
Yeah.
it came out,
Yeah.
for years after it came out, I was thinking that's not a real
He
film.
thought it
That's
was
the-
just
I
one
thought it
long
was just
bit.
I thought it was just a continuation of the bit, yeah. And then I saw it on like Prime one day. I was like, "What the fuck? It's
a
real."
film, yeah.
You're
the
just
one-
gonna click on it. It's just actual Weird. I got you. I got you.
Well, that's. I mean, because he is in it as well, isn't he?
He
He's
is,
one of
yeah,
the- he's
yeah.
the
He's the
Scotty
manager, yeah.
Scotty manager
Yeah.
or whatever he's
And that's
called.
the exact type of thing they would do in a real biopic as well. Have
Yeah,
the
yeah.
real person being like a cameo and like an older role. Because
That's
that's what
it.
it is. It's all the MCU acting.
Well, it's like how
Cameos.
Bohemian Rhapsody had what's he called, Mike Myers as like the whatever it is, the record company owner.
Wait, really?
Oh,
Yeah, because do you know the ginger guy with the beard?
Oh
I'm
my
pretty sure
God,
that was Mike
yeah.
Myers, and
Oh,
I think it was
totally
purely
forgot
because of the Wayne's World bit.
about that. Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. That's give us a tiny smidgen more respect for Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. It's like there's like so many moments where it's like so obviously a parody of like all the
Yeah.
biopic.
Mhm.
It's like, you're all the normals, I'm the weird one, I'm Weird Al, and it's like all like, you know, it was just so
Oh,
daft
wow.
and like
The only way they could have made it better for me would have been if they'd cast 60-odd-year-old or 70-odd-year-old Weird Al to just play himself and never acknowledge it.
Oh, that would have been
Full
great.
force. Even when he's a kid at the start.
He's a child.
Even have him just playing himself still. That would have been good.
I just love how it ends and it's like, oh, he's made up with his father. But what's this? His father, he's wrote a song. It's Amish Paradise. And then he's performing it at the end and you've got Coolio sitting there.
That was so funny. It was all of that, and like the fact it was like when they do the moments where you get the sort of classic biopic cliche of like a flash of inspiration that inspires the song. You get like the mom and she's like, I've put on a few pounds, I'm fat, I'm fat. it's like so stupid.
Say that again.
It's so funny.
What's the one where he's in his like flash? What song does he get?
My
Belonging. Yeah, that one. That was the best bit. That was the
so
funniest
funny.
bit for me.
But the way they're all looking at him as if he's like a genius.
Yeah.
It's the Rocky Road thing as well. Patton Oswalt's in the audience crying because they're all like singing
Michael
along.
McLean's in it as well, isn't he? He's like Chuck McGill.
He is.
He has a
That's
cameo right near
yeah.
the start.
'Cause my parents are both like, I know him from something.
That's
I was
sort
like, isn't he in Better Call Saul?
Well, I would imagine that's probably like a little reference to what's it called?
Spinal Tap.
Spinal Tap, because that's another music
Yeah,
biopic
yeah.
Oh, right.
parody.
Oh,
Because he was like the leading man in
Yeah.
that.
Wait, really?
Spinal
Yeah.
Tap is so funny.
I
All
haven't
five
watched-
bass players. It's so funny.
I haven't watched that.
I'm so on Spinal Tap, but I feel like this does the parody of a music biopic
Yeah.
better for me.
Yeah.
I haven't seen like whatever it is, the Dewey Cox one.
that's
with,
meant to be quite.
oh,
I've
yeah.
seen bits of that. That's
I've
meant to
seen
be
the
quite
Beatles bit when they're sat in a tent, but that's the
Yeah.
extent of it.
funny. Yeah.
And I'm sure there was like a pop star one with the fella out of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Probably was.
I keep
yeah.
getting that pop up every time I look at one of Weird Al's films.
All right, okay.
But yeah, I think this one works really well for the whole parody of
Yeah.
a biopic thing. It's funny. That's
It
kind
is.
of what you
It
want it to
is,
be at the end of the
yeah.
day. It's funny.
And it does, and I mean, it does have quite a lot of the UHF traces still, because like the whole bit where he goes and fights Pablo Escobar is basically just the Rambo bit in UHF, but like, but,
Yeah.
like because it's actually less exaggerated. I think it's funnier because it is
Yeah.
just normal Weird Al like fighting soldiers with like AK-47s to rescue Madonna. It's like it's like an arcade game. It's ridiculous. It's so funny. I mean, there's just so many like things like that where it's just
Yeah.
like you just can't believe it, but then you can believe it because it's like, well, of course you can. It's a Weird Al film. Like, of course this is what's happening.
It's so funny.
And when they do, it's the little credits thing as well, where they edit real photos of the real Weird Al into all of the situations that were made up for the film. So it's like when he gets his award, and then they edit a photo of him getting like gunned down on stage. it's so daft, but like,
Oh, God.
but it is just like the whole it's like the biopic thing of this is the really Hollywood version. Here's the
Yeah.
picture of the real one.
Mhm.
It's like. Yeah, I really liked it. I did really, really enjoy it. Given that I'm not, I like Weird Al as like a sort of comedian. I wouldn't listen to his music like willingly in my free time, and I didn't know that many of his songs, but like you just know him, don't you? You just can't help.
He's
but
an
know.
everything celebrity.
He
That's
is.
what
You just know
Yeah.
Weird
He
Al.
pops
Like
up everywhere.
most people just know, even if they don't know any of his
He's
songs.
what Jack Black thinks he is.
Pretty much.
That's what
I
Yeah.
just
I'll
look
be-
forward to my Spotify message off him at the end of every year. He just thanks you for
Sandwich.
getting
So
enough money
funny.
to make himself to buy himself a nice sandwich.
That's cool. I like that. Well, I think that's all the song parodies we have time for in this episode. Now we pose a question to you. What's your favourite Weird Al song? Get in touch with us at cineclub.podcast at sparksunderland.com.
And make sure to check out our socials at the.cineclub.podcast_spark on Instagram, at the.cineclub.podcast on TikTok, or the Cine Club Podcast on Facebook. They're all good ways to keep up to date on the latest podcast developments.
And as always, this episode was recorded and produced by us, the Sunderland University students, as well as being edited by Emily Main. Special thanks goes out to Steve Cannon, Barbara Sadler, and Richard Berry. A reminder that our 4 white and nerdy hosts this week have been me, Matthew,
Me, Billy.
Me, Jake.
And me, Rhys. This has been a Cine Club production for Spark. Thanks for listening.